Well, guys, we have another Antifa member that is finding out. Yes, the communist is finding out. Now, not only is this person actually Antifa, but this person is one of those trans Tifa members. I wonder what is the percentage of transgenders in Antifa? Because those people, man, are very violent. No doubt about it. Well, this individual, man, he upped around. He found out. He thought that he could actually be Jason Voorhees and swing a knife at ICE officers in, you can guess the city. Where's ground zero for Antifa? Oh, Portland, Oregon. Yeah, he's finding out. And I believe these dangerous people that go out there and attack law enforcement, you know this is all over ICE raids and stuff like that. They need to be thrown in prison for a very, very long time. But also, there's another problem with this, guys. This person, even though he found out, he's in the female facility, despite actually being a male. Now, that is definitely a major problem right there. And we got some video, guys. I can't play the whole entire video, but this person seems to have a very, very long knife. Okay? A very long knife. I'm going to roll the clip a little bit slow so you can see it. It just kind of flashes. Yeah, this ain't no butter knife. It's not your standard kitchen knife. It is a big knife. So I'm glad that he's caught. And I hope that he does decades in prison. Because when you swing a knife at law enforcement, oh boy, you're asking for a very, very long prison sentence, guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Right over here, guys. Authorities arrest trans Antifa militant for attacking federal police officers with a knife outside Portland ICE facility, according to an FBI affidavit. Julie Michaela Winters, 47 years old, born Christopher Hudson, faces charges of aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer. Yeah, this is this individual right here. Okay, actually, I got a better picture over here. Yeah, this person right here. That is a male. Now, he looks pretty beat up, got a black eye under his right eye. I don't know exactly how that happened. Maybe that was from the encounter with police, but I'm not really sure. But let's go ahead and read this. And actually, I just noticed they actually do have the knife right there. And it looks like they have a foot ruler right there. So that blade is like a foot long. Like I said, this is no standard kitchen knife right here. It says here, on Tuesday, June 24th, federal authorities apprehended an armed suspect who advanced on officers with a large knife outside the ICE facility in Portland, Oregon. Julie Michaela Winters, 47, born Christopher Hudson, has been charged with felony attempted assault on a federal officer, according to a press release from the Department of Justice. The incident occurred during the ongoing Antifa occupation at the ICE facility located at 4310 Southwest Macadam Avenue, which has been under siege by black-clad militants, communists, by the way, for more than 2 consecutive weeks. Man, this is crazy. According to an FBI affidavit, Federal Protective Service officers observed Winters attempting to ignite an incendiary device next to the guard shack of the ICE building at 11:15 p.m. When officers approached Winters, the defendant allegedly reached into his backpack and pulled out a large 1-foot knife with a curved blade. Yikes. Guys, you see this picture right here. This person looks insane. Really, really insane. Winters proceeded to advance on federal officers with the blade in hand. Quote, as officers attempted to get tactically positioned, Winters threw the knife at one of the officers' heads. Man, according to court documents, the targeted officer was able to dodge the attack. The defendant proceeded to run away, but was subdued by an officer who deployed a taser. When federal agents attempted to place Winters in custody, Winters resisted arrest and allegedly reached towards his waist in an attempt to pull out a second deadly weapon. What? Quote, one officer saw Winter grab another knife, which resulted in the officer kicking the weapon away from Winters, according to the FBI affidavit. The second knife was described as a kitchen butcher knife. Wow. This is insane. This is really insane. Now, in this clip over here, guys, like I said, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but you can see this picture right here. The officers actually do have him right there. Okay? Now, this is the crazy part right here. This is a 250-pound man, and he's being held in the women's section. Now, the thing is, he's actually in a county jail. He's not in federal custody right now. But I'm pretty sure federal charges are actually going to be brought on him, he would actually be put in a male facility. Now, this clip right here, guys. Side, they're coming. Okay, this clip right here. Not going to play the sound. Watch this right here. So I believe that's the, not sure if that's the person running away from federal officers right there or what. Probably not. I believe that's all federal officers right there. But right here, this is the transgender right there at the bottom. And you're going to see a knife come out. And it's pretty long. Now, if you're watching on a mobile device, it may be a little bit hard to see. But yeah, right there. You see how it flashes right there? This thing is lengthy. Let me try to. Yeah. Look how long that knife is. If you're watching on video, on the right side, that is a serious blade right there. That can do serious damage. Officers could have been killed. Now, I believe he should actually be charged with attempted murder. Remember, they say he threw the knife at an officer's head. To me, that is attempted murder. Winters was successfully apprehended and transported to a holding cell at the ICE facility. Federal agents conducted an operation to retrieve two knives, which were both recovered at the scene of the crime. The machete that was thrown in an attempt to impale an officer in the head was discovered on the property of an elementary school adjacent to the facility. Yeah. So you guys can see right there. Looks like the one on the right is definitely a machete style weapon right there. Wow. And that's the kitchen knife right there at the bottom. Man, this person is definitely out of his mind. This person needs to be in prison for a very, very long time. This is attempted murder, in my opinion. When you throw a knife at the head of an officer, that is attempted murder. And he shouldn't be getting out of prison for decades, in my opinion. These Antifa militants, man, are dangerous. They're extremely violent. And if the media was being honest, man, they would actually cover this. But they don't do it, man. That's why we actually have to go to places like the Post Millennial and others. because you're not going to hear about this on an ABC, NBC, CNN. You're just not. But the Post Millennial does a good job, man, of actually covering this stuff. But I'm going to leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.